we have this new segment called
What if?
Matt. You want to explain this segment to them?
All right, so what if, with the advent of the new Marvel show, what if exploring multiple different cross universes and fun little scenarios with characters we've come to grow and love, we thought about taking that kind of a step further and kind of implementing it into like our world. And like it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be reserved to just Marvel. Like
Yeah.
there's so many what ifs, so many different steps one could have taken to find different results in their butterfly effect. So we thought it'd be a fun exercise to come up with our own. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about something that we already kind of covered on this Star Wars. Something with how with me.
Go
Nah,
ahead.
but just seeing like where and this kind of goes to like where the Mandalorian's gone and like how we've seen like behind the scenes technology that like they've been using. I would like to know like what if George Lucas had today's technology when originally making his movies, like his original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, because in like his old writings and a lot of like his documentation that's come out over the years, he had far grander plans for the original trilogy as well as like the prequels. He originally I think the original trilogy was supposed to be more than 3 movies. It was maybe like it maybe had its own multiple trilogies within it. Like I remember that in writing Empire Strikes, Return of the Jedi was supposed to, Boba Fett was supposed to be the main villain in that entire story. They wouldn't even like fight Darth Vader. Like what happened in it was slated to happen far later.
I always was confused by that. I was like, I never understood why people used to like freak out about Boba Fett so much because I was like, I felt like he was in there for like a second, so I was always confused as a kid. That makes a ton of sense. And then we saw obviously with the Mandalorian, like we get a little bit of more story there.
Exactly.
I think
and
personally,
with the
I think what if, I think that, well, I think more people would have been interested in the story. He would have been able to tell the story that he wanted. I think he could have brought in more. Like I know, like we talked about with Star Wars, how you have this Asian story being told now. I think originally wasn't one of the characters supposed to be, like wasn't Obi-Wan Kenobi supposed to be this famous Asian actor or something?
Yeah, that's a good point. The original actor that George Lucas wanted to play Ben Kenobi was a famous Japanese actor, Toshiro Mifune, and he starred in all of Akira Kurosawa's like major films. So we talk about race in Star Wars and diversity and representation, but that story could have been a lot different at the just the conception of the franchise itself. And who knows, that could have opened up far more avenues for people of color to be involved in the filmmaking process, which like also, if it was made with today's technology, that could have also been something as well. We would have seen a more diverse galaxy from its conception. So
We got a comment here from Talia. She said, "If my what if was what if the Patriots were undefeated?" She said, "Free dunks for everyone."
They would have been giving out dunks to get people to go home. They would have, please stop destroying our stores if you hand out the cups.